Good evening, my friends, and welcome to King's Hill, where the roads aren't the only place you'll find unexpected visitors. Sometimes, even when you're tucked away, home safe, trouble may only be a phone call away. Tonight's terrifying tale starts with the babysitter, the old house, and the call. It was meant to be an easy night. Sabrina had babysat for the Carpenters before, carefully watching their two boys who were now sound asleep upstairs. The night started simple. She scribbled away at her homework, an essay due in the morning, when the phone rang. At first, she thought nothing of it, answering in a cheerful tone. "Carpenter residence," she said, fully expecting the voice of Mr. or Mrs. Carpenter to answer back. Instead, she got only a soft breathing. "Carpenter residence," she repeated, this time questioning the silence at the other end, and then, click, the dial tone played on the other end. She hung up the phone, shook off her nerves, told herself it must be a wrong number. And just as she returned to her essay, the phone rang again. "Carpenter residence?" she answered, picking up the phone. Again, she was met with dead air, and then a soft chuckle emanating from the other line, before once again it cut out. She furrowed her brows, annoyed. Someone was pranking her, or so she hoped. Still, to settle her nerves, she checked the doors, locked the windows, and walked upstairs to check on the boys. After ensuring they were safe and sound asleep, she returned downstairs. As soon as she sat back down at the dining room table, the phone began to ring. Her stomach knotted. She felt sick, but still, ever compelled to answer, she slowly picked up the phone. Before she had a chance to answer, "Have you checked on the children?" a voice croaked from the other end. Her blood ran cold, like ice had cemented itself deep within her veins. She froze. "What?" she asked. "Have you checked on the children?" the voice asked once again, each word drawn and pointed. She slammed the phone down, bolting up the stairs. She swung their door open, but there they lay, breathing softly, sound asleep in their beds. She let out a shaky breath, relief flowing over her, when the phone began to ring once again. She slowly walked downstairs, each step echoing as the sound of ringing grew closer, rising into an ear-piercing crescendo as she pulled the phone off the hook. Before she could speak, she was once again interrupted by the voice, this time sharp, manic, agitated. "Don't go upstairs again," it said. She immediately slammed the phone down and dialed the police. "Somebody keeps calling me. I think he can see me. I'm here with 2 children, she said, her words spilling out in fear. "It's gonna be okay, ma'am. Stay on the line. If he calls back, we'll trace the call and send someone out right away," the responder answered, his voice steady, confident, comforting even. The silence stretched on for what felt like hours, and then the voice of the officer cut back, sharp, urgent, breaking the silence of the house. "Ma'am, you need to get out of there right away. The call is coming from inside the house." And that, dear listeners, has been our rendition of The Call, a famous urban legend adapted here for King's Hill Horror, and for your listening pleasure. Let this story serve as a warning, my friends. Next time you feel like you're alone, even if you're safe and warm in bed, check your doors, lock your locks, and if the phone rings, think twice before answering. And remember, you never know what's coming next in King's Hill.